Whoa. Look, the devil doesn't want to come out. Now I put this right here before and it was perfectly fine. Now it wants to act up. And you still got the second floor neighbors cutting up. But it's okay. Because God wins. God gets the last laugh. He gets the victory. He gets the glory in the end. So it really doesn't matter. So I made some of these the other day. And now we're getting into the meat and the potatoes. So again, it's October 18th, 2025. It is 11:02 a.m. I'm on the East Coast. And currently live real time, I'm being gang stalked um, by the United States government, the state of Massachusetts, and all corruption within from all different levels of government, schools, hospitals, the post office. So, those who get it, get it. Again, I am able to mention names. I'll probably say the first name, not the last name. I may give the last name initial of those who I do know. Um, when it comes to my karmic family, oh, I'll say their last name. I really don't care. Um, and again, I am able to speak freely. I am able to disclose names, locations, so on and so forth, because my whole entire house, like the Truman Show 2.0, it's just the Jaleesa, well, Queen Isis version. Um, my house is illegally surveillanced. There's cameras and mics and all that. My children and our privacy has been violated. Um, I literally was not aware of this until I got into the spiritual community, and then I started watching tarot videos, and I'm like, hold up, everything seems too in sync with my personal life. Like I say, if I was to poop pink with glitters, it would come out online. So then I started setting little traps, saying little things to my baby daddy. Watch the other video, as far as the breakdown of baby daddy, child's, whatever. And I realized that for the last 9 years, I've been sleeping with the enemy. I've been sleeping with the devil. And I was young, dumb, and full of cum. I was 23. I'm 32 now. Um, and like one of my YouTubers say, to be aware is to be alive. 2:32 on the timer, 2:33. Now, I want to say, it's always going to be your spirit over your personality. You know, who are you soul wise? Because your personality, I can come on here every single day and be like, yeah, hey, I'm Queen Isis, reincarnated. Nice to meet you. I want the best for you. And as soon as we turn each other's back and go the other way, I could dog you out. I wouldn't, but I'm just saying. It's always going to be your spirit over your personality. Because I can act 5 different ways with 5 different people. Remember, the devil on this side and God on this side. Which one are you going to choose? Who are you going to walk with? Are you going to get your chakras aligned? And people think that you have to be spiritual or religious. Just be an upstanding human. Just be, you know, respectful. And if you don't like somebody, you're not into them, leave them alone. But to cause them chaos, to gang stalk them, to literally, like Kins, my baby daddy, Kins D, he literally signed on with my karmic familiar unit, the Smalls family from Boston, Massachusetts, and that last name runs heavy. You got the Smalls, you got the Williams, you got the Perkins, and everybody else that I don't even know about. But that name rings bells. And the reason why it rings bells is because Carolyn Small is a notary public and a constable for Massachusetts, well, Boston, Massachusetts. She also went to Newton North High School to study law and to just abuse her power. As far as my karmic familiar unit, I don't even like saying this because I don't feel the connection. But Ida Small, which is my dad's mother, I'm gonna say it like that because these people are no kin to me. She is or was. I don't even know if she's still living because I don't interact with them. I really don't. And I'm not saying it like that, but you just know, like, when you don't with your family, you don't with your family. It's like, I'm good. Like, I'm good. And then when you guys realize what's what, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I wouldn't deal with this family either. But to the tarot readers, you guys have picked up on my life. I am Queen Isis reincarnated. And I'm not too sure, but I believe that Kins, my karmic baby daddy, he might be Seth. Because I'm Queen Isis. King Osiris ended up getting killed by Seth and his body cut into 14 pieces and scattered, and I, Queen Isis, went to go rescue him. Now, all these karmics have been following me lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, and I thank God, I don't have to come back. I've paid all my karmic debt. This is the last lifetime that I have to live. Unless I want to sign on, but I probably won't sign on. Like, who's to say? I can't say what's going to happen in the future, or can I? But I'm just saying, what I gathered from it is that it was King Isis back then. Now they're trying to scout me out, and King Isis is in the background doing what he has to do, unbeknownst to me. So I only got 15 on the timer because it is a new channel and stuff. So I just want to, get this out. That I'm rich in spirit and I walk with the Most High, you know, and I'm transmuting and alchemizing this negative energy, this baneful magic that has been sent my way, this death magic, the poisoning that my karmic familiar unit, the government, and Kins. So you have Kins, my baby daddy, Carol Small, who's my blood aunt, my dad's sister, in the state of Massachusetts, and the United States government, who are all behind the scenes manipulating my life. It's almost like I'm in a conservatorship and I don't even know about it, you know? But I want to say, the Most High God always triumphs. So with that being said, and the ancestors are snatching them edges. So as far as Kins D, my karmic, baby daddy, he's from New York. We met 10 years ago. He worked at Valvoline out here in Massachusetts. When I met him, it was first online. And at the time, there was this girl named Chantel W. from Massachusetts. So Kins is from New York and Chantel's from Massachusetts. I knew of Chantel from a complex that, we used to, chill, and she lived there. I frequent because I live down the street, whatever the case may be. And I thought we were friends at one point. Not for nothing. We messed around one time. Like, how they be like, oh, girls be kissing girls and stuff or whatever. It was kind of like one of those. And then, life happened. We went to go see the Spanish woman. And when I mentioned certain ethnicities and stuff like that, it's just to get more specific, and or like specifically with the Spanish woman, I really just don't remember her name because I was like 16, 17 when I went to go see her. And she read a cup. Like, we had to drink a little bit of the coffee and then the lines, and she read it or whatever. And she told me some stuff that I wanted to hear, but she had her 10-year-old daughter right there and asked me if Chantel and I had messed around. Now, just the way how I am, there's adult conversations and there's children conversations. And although her daughter was there, and maybe she was training her daughter, now that I'm, looking at it in a different perspective. But I didn't feel like that was anything for her to know of. And that was my business. But they let me know, like, oh, shorty's the truth, because nobody knew that Chantel and I had messed around. And people may look at it like, oh, you're putting your business out like that. Why not be transparent? 9/11 on the timer. Why not be transparent? I'm not ashamed of anything that happened in my past. Women are beautiful. Men are beautiful too. We're all God's, creation. Just when I was younger.
Mom, and then what's my rain baking?
Okay, give mommy a second, baby. And I'm not saying it like that, but because I do make these videos, that's what always happens. See, because my house is monitored and stuff like that, they're able to send projections so I can't get the word out or whatever. And I actually deactivated those pages because my phone's being tracked They were suppressing my views, shadow banning me, so I had to find another way to do this. And I thank you guys for, coming across this video and in the other videos too. And, you know, learning something or just giving me knowledge and wisdom. And I'm going to do better with it when it comes to the comments, because I literally just post and go. I just post and go because it's like, as far as them, I don't care. But my story, my testimony, her story, it's not history, it's her story, um, is gonna help somebody out. And in a way, it's gonna help me release it, because I can write things down, but talking about it, it hits different when it goes into the air. And as an Aquarius, and just who I am, I can say things out loud and it manifests online, or just manifest in general. I don't want to just put it specifically to online, because a lot is about to happen. I know you guys see in the news what's going on with the White House, what's going on with the, what is it called, a three eye Atlantis and stuff like that. Do you guys not know that as above, so below? The world runs on astrology. The world runs on the Aquarius zodiac. Hi, I am an Aquarius. Hi, I am Queen Isis. And I've been fighting. I'm hidden. They have me secluded, but I am against my will and unbeknownst to me before, but now I'm privy to the information that my karmic familiar unit, the Smalls family of Boston, Massachusetts, and my karmic baby daddy, Kins D from New York, has been the puppeteers, the puppet masters, and my handlers. And Chantel W from Brockton, Massachusetts, Weymouth, Attleboro, wherever she's at now, was also a handler, unbeknownst to me. But I should have knew what was what. So Chantel and Kins knew each other. They say that they were just friends, but I should have known better, because Chantel's a hoe. There's at least 5 of my exes that she has slept with ever since I was 15 or 16. My first love, Terrell Sherrod, she slept with him. Then her cousin slept with him. Then we meet these guys when we're driving in Boston. One was into me, but she was into him. So I'm like, all right, you can take it. Like, I'm not that type of chick, you know? And then the dude I was into, she had her cousin sleep with him. And this is all while Chantel knows my karmic familiar unit, the Smalls. And I even asked her before, can you delete Carol? Can you delete Ashley, Sade, and David? Can you delete them off of your Facebook? Like, if I don't fuck with them, why are you fucking with them? Because that's how I'm coming. If you say you ain't rocking with somebody, and I don't want to say as long as it's a legitimate reason, but as long as you give me a reason and you're not lying to me, because there's 3 sides to a story: his, hers, and the truth, you know? And she knows what they've done to me. Like, Carol manipulated and messed around with my father's cancer medication. My father did have cancer, but one of her foster children, Shakira W, told me that she messed with my father's medication. So my dad could possibly still be alive today, but we'll never know, because she thought she could play God, but she's really the devil. You know, the Cynthia doll from Rugrats, Angelica's doll, that's what she looks like. And it's not to come at people's looks and stuff like that, but when the devil does a job on you, you start to look like it, you weigh down, you succumb to all the evil that you've done. Now, Kins and Chantel, so I met him on Facebook, but it was through Chantel, and I should have known, but I can't assume. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. That's how you spell it, ASSUME, right? So I didn't think anything of them messing around or whatever. Kins and I, we linked up together. I thought it was love. We were messing around. We had our first child. We would link up with Chantel before the kids. Before the kids, we would link up with Chantel. We would do like a double date type of thing. He put her on to his co-worker. I had him, not knowing that this whole entire time it was a honeypot situation. And I'm learning about that as well. Like, every day I'm learning something new about myself, my life, him. I was literally sleeping next to the enemy and I didn't know it. But Ken, Chantel, and Carol, and many other people, are all in cahoots to make it seem like I'm crazy, and so on and so forth. But I got 15 on the timer and I'll be back.